It's your boy DanaSSG, and I want to say thank you guys so much for smashing that sub button. We're at 88 subs, and we're only going to keep growing. Road to 100, baby. So yeah, thank you guys. It really means a lot, and it motivates me to keep going. So please keep hitting that sub button, and also hit that bell notification button so that you're notified of any time I upload, because the YouTube sub box is pretty broken. Anyways, One Piece chapter 999. This chapter was freaking epic. We had reveals on reveals on reveals, and it was action packed. And the reveals that we got and the emotional scenes were just amazing. Now, starting off, I do want to say that I wanted to wait till the official dropped to do my review so that I don't get anything wrong. And I'm glad I did that, because I got to see that beautiful color spread and color, and it made me think so many different things. On the color spread, we see a horned koi fish in Sanji's hand, maybe some foreshadow for Kaido's fall. We even see the straw hats being in all that gold. It made me think about how the land of Wano used to be called the land of gold. This color spread, it really does have a lot of tie-ins to Wano. But yeah, as soon as this chapter starts, it's flames, like literally flames. We get to see the clash between Yamato and Ace that Oda's been teasing at for so long. We get an explanation to why Kaido didn't slaughter Ace. And the explanation for that is that Kaido and all his men were out on an expedition. And I like that, because it makes the world of One Piece feel less stagnant. And it also makes me wonder, just what in the hell did Kaido set out to expedition for? Maybe he was looking for like some ancient weapons or something like that. Yamato tells Ace surely he's had enough violence for one day, because Ace really did a number on Onigashima. Ace isn't going for that though. He came to defeat Kaido after all, and he's not satisfied with what he's done, and he wants to fight somebody powerful. Yamato tells Ace, hell, I'm bored here anyways, I'll be your opponent. As they are battling, Ace questions Yamato's ideology and tells Yamato, you can't choose your father, Yamato. So you hate your old man that much? Forget about the cuffs, why do you let him chain your heart too? And this pisses off Yamato, and she proceeds to answer him by cutting the head off the dragon statue, and proclaims, I wish I could leave too. I want to sail out to sea and go on adventures. I want to live as free as Odin did. This makes Ace smile, and then he flame fists the dragon himself. After this, Ace and Yamato become friends, and they start to drink and kick it. Yamato asks Ace about new upcoming pirates. Ace tells her about some Cavan guy, being Cavendish of course, Kid in the south, Law in the north, and Beige in the west. But he tells her the toughest of them all will be the one setting sail in a few years, his little brother. This part I love, because it just adds to the timeline and expands the One Piece lore. The flashback then ends with Yamato telling Ace to quit bringing up his brother, and Ace says he'll bring it up as much as he wants because it's all true. We then see a funny scene of Momo realizing that Yamato is Kaido's daughter, and he gets scared and runs away. He then calms down and asks Yamato why she told him about Ace if he died 2 years ago. And as Yamato begins to explain, we cut to a scene happening at the exact same time, which is Tama and Nami talking. Tama is basically telling Nami how she's been training as a Konoichi because of Ace, and that Luffy didn't give her the bad news so delicately. And Nami apologizes for Luffy and tells her that event was painful for Luffy too. Next we cut to the dome floor, and Queen is yelling at his men to get Marco, and he is absolutely livid. It's going to be pretty funny in the anime. I have a friend that loves Queen, and he's actually pretty funny. Queen's a pretty dope character. But yeah, he's yelling at his men to get Marco, and his men are pretty unsure about what to do since Marco just saved them from the virus. Although they do fold and go after him, this just sets up for a grand betrayal against Kaido. Marco tells Robin and Brook to run into the castle. He then goes to pick up Zoro and flies to the top as he begins to remember an Ace flashback. Ace is begging Whitebeard to go back to Wano because he made a promise, and Oda answers a question many of us have been wondering, and that question is, why didn't the Whitebeard pirates go to help Odin? And he answers this by saying they didn't learn about Odin's death until years after, and they've thought about invading Wano, but they didn't want to sacrifice innocent lives and needless destruction. Then Ace asks to go on his own because he made a promise. And Whitebeard absolutely humbles Ace and tells him, "You think you can beat that man that Odin couldn't even beat?" And he knocks Ace up. Not knocks up, pause. He beats up Ace a little bit. Then, not gonna lie, when I first seen this scene, it made me chuckle. That sneaky bastard Blackbeard, Z ha ha ha, his way into his flashback. Blackbeard tells Ace, Z ha 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 ha, and Odin, and he says Odin was plenty tough. I get wanting to take out a big shot though, Ace, which is pretty ironic considering everything. Marco and Enzo tell Ace that they're down to go with him if Whitebeard ever gives the okay. And Ace, being Ace, says he thinks they can win now if those two come along. The flashback ends and we see Marco shedding a tear as he remembers it. Queen then yells out at Marco as him and King are transformed in their full zone forms and tells him, "Don't think you can just fly past us. All those samurai are probably dead now anyways." Then King roars out, "Once Kozuki Odin's son is dead, the battle is over." Which is cap, to be honest. Luffy would just get even madder. Marco rebuttals this by telling them that they are in for a rude awakening if they really think that, since they're pitting themselves against the new generation. Next we see that Queen has augmented multiple parts of his body as he shoots a gun from his mouth at Marco, which was useless by the way, it just goes right through him since he's a special zone. We then cut back to Tama and Nami, and Tama's all like, "What? Big bro Luffy is Ace's brother?" And she's like, "Damn, I really touched some sore spots for him." And Nami tells her not to worry about it, and tells her, "Let's do that plan of hers." And this is probably something like Usopp shooting Tama's balls into some smile users' mouths. Then we see Momo reacting to Ace being Roger's son and Luffy's brother, and he's thoroughly surprised. Yamato then tells Momo that them meeting Luffy out of everybody and all the pirates in the world had to be some type of fate, and that his name even has the letter D as his middle initial after all. Lastly, we see the moment everybody's been waiting for, and it starts by us seeing a fully charged up Zeus and Prometheus ready to cause havoc. Big Mom is laughing like a crazy woman and says, "So Straw Hat's not here yet?" And tells Kaido, kill as many as he wants, but leave Nico Robin alive, adding even more flames to the Nico Robin will be kidnapped theory. Kaido asks her about Pudding, since she's supposed to be able to read poneglyphs herself. Big Mom replies and says she doesn't feel like waiting for her to awaken. She then asks Kaido where he's going to drop the island, and Kaido replies that he's going to drop the island in the flower capital onto a castle that represents the Kozuki. And Big Mom says that they're having a festival that'll result in a lot of deaths. Kaido, being a freaking savage, says, "Who cares? It's easy to get more slaves." Kaido does not care whatsoever. Then Big Mom says, "So your rogue poneglyph isn't there, huh?" Kaido gets mad and says, "It's too early to be showing your card now, isn't it, Lin?" Like, come on now, I know you want to betray me, but ease up a little bit, you feel me? Big Mom rebuttals this and tells Kaido not to insult her. She still thinks of him as a little bro, and says the day Rocks fell, she gave him the legendary motto of the fish fruit, and that he owes her for life. Kaido says, "Whatever, we can talk about that after we find the One Piece." And they look freaking like deranged animals in this. Like, just look at Big Mom's eyes, the most look crazy. But yeah, the reveal, or the semi-reveal of Kaido's dragon fruit, or devil fruit, is freaking crazy. The fish fruit. I know Oda, not a lot of people were expecting that. It goes to show just how crazy Oda is, and how he can just throw a monkey wrench in things whenever he wants to. And that these theories, although I do love them, I love making theories and reading theories. They're just theories at the end of the day. Now, guys, you can't tell me that chapter was not heat, and I'm super excited for One Piece chapter 1000. It's going to be absolutely historic and epic. By the way, Kaido being a fish fruit makes sense. It's based off an old Japanese legend about koi swimming up a waterfall, and how one koi out of millions and over thousands of years finally grinded his way all the way to the top of the waterfall. And the gods granted that koi the ability to become a dragon. So yeah, that about wraps up my chapter review. Let me know what you guys thought of the chapter down below. Any theories you guys have. I give this chapter a D rating of 10 out of 10. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hit that bell button and for more content. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next vid. I'm out.